What about now? I'm sorry, I've been talking with no sound. I apologize, everybody. So let's start this again. Let's start this again. Um, Sorry about that. So I was saying before, yep, had a lot of things going on, was on vacation, went to Washington, D.C., had a lot of fun. If you ever been to Washington, D.C., it's pretty cool, man. A lot to see, man. I couldn't believe how many museums there were. I am sitting today just to kind of chill out a little bit. Usually I stand. Figure it's a sitting moment. We're going to have Elliot here in a few minutes. I just want to say hello to everybody in here. Kelly, Johnson, John, Jose, Junior, Jeremy, Unger, Jason Mead in the house, Femi, Jay, Harun Zafar, Clarence Perkins. You guys better be all saying hello back to me, man. Ty Mark, thanks for saying hello. Tom Lauren, Alvin Jones. A lot of people in here today. I'm watching you. I just want to make sure everyone says hello. James Hayden. I want to see him say hi. Jim Mundi says hello. Let's see. Randy Duff in the house. All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know, guys, that I had no sound. So that's good to know. So let's talk about a couple things about the market and see what's going on. Now, the market has taken an interesting approach. What's up, Al? Don't think I don't see you, buddy. I better get a hello from you. So when I'm looking at the market, guys, it's interesting stuff, but it's so cool at the same time. Because here's the thing. A lot of times when people look at the market, they follow this trend. So when the market, was down here, we talked about it, I felt very bullish at some point, and we saw how quickly the market turned around, and all of a sudden, we don't talk about the same things as we were before as far as doom and gloom. In the last couple of days, it's been a rough few days, but you kind of could have seen that coming as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the most coolest tool, the Fibonacci tool. So when I'm looking at the Fibonacci right now, guys, this should really kind of give you an idea of what's happening. We are about to emerge on a really big turnaround. Now, how do we know? We don't know, but here are the things you want to look at. Whenever you look at a Fibonacci retracement, you're looking at these three lines. I know Elliot's a big fan of these three lines. And the big thing is you could see it coming down, right? And it's hitting this 61%, almost there in between. So what that lets me know is what to watch out for. Because sometimes you get confused, right? Like, what do I do? Where is it going to go? Which way? Here's the game plan. You always want to have a game plan. One of the things I teach all my paid clients is you want to have a game plan for an exit strategy. So if this thing breaks the 61, well, guess what, guys? We might be in for a bit of a downside all the way down to like around 370. Okay, that could be something that we could be realistically facing. However, or even 365, depending. So, but if this starts turning around to the other side, so if we see this candle, let me clean up a little bit. Elliot likes to get things dirty here.
Clean up, okay? Clean up.
Okay, Elliot, I cleaned up after you. All right, so if you look over here, you could see if this starts breaking the 38% line and it starts reversing, what it's going to start forming is something called the A to B, B to C, C to D pattern. So we could look at that and say, hey, we're going to see the A to B, B to C, and as long as it breaks that Fibonacci part I showed you, C to D pattern. That is usually how most stocks move, if not all stocks. You don't believe me? It could do to the downside where it goes A to B, B to C, C to D. Either way, it's going to do that. So it's very important you guys see what I'm talking about here. Now, if you're interested in us checking out some of your stock picks, comment any stock below. I'd love to review it with you. And Elliot, do you have the stocks from 2 weeks ago? I'd love to look at those as well. Ooh. Now, I was supposed to have a live, and I couldn't do it. Things came up. I got it here, actually. I see the picture you sent me. I got a few I wanted to check out a few of them. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm more excited about these picks here than any other ones before. We've been on a roll of picking the right picks. And I always tell you guys, look, I can't pick them all the time. It's not going to happen. There's going to be a time we're going to get some wrong. And I think we did. So Elliot, today I want to maybe kind of review that with you. Can you say something, Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh, you hear me? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I hear you. My bad.
It was off. That was my fault. I'm going to put it up so I could actually listen to you.
Hold on. BYND.
So I want to look at, I got PG, those stocks, right? I have the notes that you sent me.
I'm trying to find the date that was from.
That was 2 weeks ago. So not this past Tuesday, but the
2 Tuesdays.
So I want to really, because at the end of the day, guys, one thing I don't like about this business,
16.
a lot of people claim that they're like 100% ratio and all this, fancy schmancy stuff. Look, we all make mistakes. We all take losses. It's part of the business. But I want to review some of them. And I've been wanting to, we just haven't taken too many losses. So I saw a couple of them. So we're going to look through it and really play out a 2-week thing.
Wow.
And see where it goes. Okay, so the first one I picked was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the date would be what?
The 16th.
The 16th. Thank you. So we'll look at each pick. So here's the one I picked on the 16th. I'm going to do a vertical line so we could actually see the 16th, which is right here. I really thought this would be a good pick. Now, a couple things. You said the 16th?
Yeah, 16th. We had a handful, actually. About 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4.
So this one here
7.
broke through. Hold on. Here we go. Broke through this line. But it didn't really do. It did move a little bit. But it kind of was here. Here's how I would handle this, guys. And not all things work, but in a day or two, you should be able to see that this started a consolidation. Mm-hmm. So, and when it hit here and it's kind of staying here, that should let you know that's an exit strategy. So it didn't do what I wanted to do, and that's the reality of it. Like, it doesn't always happen, but it doesn't mean I have to take a loss. This would have been a break even for me, because I could see after 2, maybe 3 days, I'm out, most a week. So this was not really looking good to begin with. I thought it was going to break out, but part of that, when you're seeing things like this, hopefully you guys could see the screen. I know it gets a little small, but when you're seeing that, all this tells me is, okay, didn't go, get out, get to the next plan. Mm-hmm. Simple like a pimple.
I think that's a win in itself too. Like the fact that you stick to your plan. I think it's easy. It's extremely important. Yeah, a lot of people like to look at wins as just monetary gains and stuff, but I think just sticking to your plan is a victory in itself too. It would have saved you a lot of money.
I want to disagree with you, Elliot, but I can't. I really can't. So, sorry. Let me get back on my screen here. Can you guys see that? All right, cool. Yeah. So, and if you guys have any stocks you want us to review, please let me know. But yeah, today I really want to take some time and really just kind of review some plays, how they go, and really just, give you a good understanding of what happens. KR. Here's another one that we picked, right? Now this.
I think your screen is still uploading. Still got black.
Oh, thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? It's probably something you did. I don't have Elliot here because he's the one I like to blame everything on. It's a little tough when he decides to be just in a different room than me. All right, here we go. No. Sorry, guys. Sorry for
no, I'm messing with you.
Huh? I don't know why I'm having an issue here. Here we go.
What's going on?
So here's another one we looked at on the 16th, okay? And I want to look at it. So it was right here, the 16th. I thought this was a good play, and it actually ended up being a very good play. Mm-hmm. You could see here, we went up, broke through. I love this. I still like this. And you could see all this volume, and look what we got. We went from a nice 49 to 50.5, which on an option, a nice short-term option play would be phenomenal. So if you played that, good stuff on that. Just want to welcome Harry Benjamin, Nawara, Muhammad, Usman, Khalil, James Lewis in the house, Francis Oates, Alonzo, Mark Cunningham, the man himself, Jared Lindsay, Denise Mitchell, Jason Mead. Hello, everybody. All right. And Ellie, just pay attention if you see any stocks that you want us to read. So let's continue looking at a few other ones. I think we had a KO.
KO, KR, and Costco.
All right, so KO on the 16th, you could see here. I like this play, and actually this one really nice. So you could see if you would have played this from here, and I would have held it probably around over so this much. So we got a little bit of a 50 cent. Yeah, 50 cent move. Is it a lot? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. But it's a gain, and it's also pretty cool because it's an option. And for this one, it was a very liquid option too. So you were able to make I know you could definitely make like 100% gain, even on a small move like that, depending on the option you pick. So another good win there. Let's go to Costco. So we picked on the 60. Now these ones are a little bit more. I know we had a big blast of Kaka happening, but this one here was 16. Again, played perfectly, guys. This is a textbook play. This is a textbook play. You could see here, we broke through consolidation the first day, and then we got 1, 2 great days. That should be out right there. You could see it started forming a doji, which lets you know we are done, and I'm ready to go to the downside. Perfect swing play. Now, if you're interested, I actually put in if you're new here, especially, let me know. Samantha, how are you? Samantha Zahralban. Hope I say that right. Yeah, actually, Steve just talked to me about you. Says you really have a lot of promise, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you. But if you have any questions here at all, Samantha, by all means, please ask. This is what we're here for, to help you get absolute clarity on the market. So yeah, Costco, like I said, I like this play a lot. Again, played out very, very nice. And there's a gentleman by the name of Leo Gonzalez in the building. Welcome, Leo. La Baya, welcome. All right, so far we got one stock that's a break even, in my opinion. Let's continue. Flow. So Flow might be a situation here. Let's see. I don't remember when I bought it, 16th, right? So, oh no, this was a great move again. So 60, you could see here, popped up. Look at how much we went up on that one. That's a beautiful move right there. So we got a nice dollar move on an option that's worth $28 as well. Perfect move. So again, another great win. So you guys could see this is the real deal. If you go back 2 weeks ago, these are the plays we were looking at. We were checking them out. All right, cool. What else we got here? So another one we looked at, EA. I talked about this in our paid group. This one took a beating, man. This one took a beating. So on this one here, I liked it. I think it was the 16th.
What's this one?
I sure it was the 16th, Elliot.
No, yeah. What stock is this?
So 16th was right. Yeah, you're right. It was the 16th. Yeah. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Got this one wrong. Wrong. Now I will tell you what's cool about it. Like it continued going down, pretty strong. I really liked it, and you can see the nice consolidation play happen here. Beautiful breakout, but like anything else, once in a while it doesn't work, And this is one of those. So if you, out of whatever amount of stocks we did, this one didn't do what it had to do. However, just because it's a loss doesn't mean it's a loss. This could have been prevented maybe here. I'm going to tell you right now, I felt pretty good about it even here, just because of how much volume it is. And I made the wrong call on this one. It continued going down. To me, what I like to do is play the long play. So I'm not going to say I would make money on this, but when it came down here, I might have been looking for an exit. Now you had this move here that started going up. If I saw this happening, I would get out. But again, to me, this is I would say an official loss. I called a loss on this one. Got to take the L on that. And the last one, so we got 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far, and then we got to check a T2. T2 was another one. Yeah, total loss on this one. So these two were very similar. And I guess this was if I had to look back, I would have to check out to see if there was earnings and something like that. I think one of them did and the other one followed. But again, when I saw this, and I would say here, I would have taken an exit. It's not looking too good. Now, if you have a longer term play, this could still be good. Like if you look over here, like this is looking like it's a nice support. I would wait if I'm already in it. I would wait. If it breaks here, then it's a problem. But either way, so we had two stocks, 2 out of 7 that were losses, but we had good gains on the other ones. So yeah, 28% of the stocks right now, 2 of them did not work out. The other 8 definitely did. And that's the key. If you could make like 60 to 80% of your stocks correct, 60 to 70, I would say. And as long as you minimize the losses and move the gains up, you'll be in good position. So that's the deal. So I just wanted to really kind of review this. I thought this was a good learning opportunity to see that, hey, we're going to take losses. If you want to get into a stock market and take 0 losses, and that's what you think we preach, you're out of your mind. But you could minimize those losses and maximize the gains. And that's really the key to the game. But we've been on a roll, man. That was the first 2 losses we took in like how many months? It's crazy.
And they might not have even been a net loss because there were a lot of winners in there, big winners.
Yeah. No, well, again, we won.
Yeah.
But the reason I make it such a big deal is because I wanted people to understand this is real stuff. Like, I want you to see the losses because how you handle losses is also important. I never claimed I get everything right. It just happened to be that way for a couple months. That's all. But that's the deal, man. And if you're interested in getting some coaching, guys, definitely recommend comment coaching below. We're doing some interviews. And even if if it's not for you and you're not a fit, we're still going to give you one of our courses absolutely free. It's going to give you a good psychological understanding on things and a step-by-step formula on how to actually use my 6-step process. So it combines everything mental. It's going to show you the trading mindset. A lot of things are in this course. So if you're interested, comment coaching below. We'll set up an interview for you, see if you're a fit, and if not, we'll still get you that course, no problem. All right, where to next? So, Elliot, do you want to? Are you creating that note with us?
Oh, I was freaking writing them down. Got a few now. I can look for that note, but in the meantime, we got BYND.
BYND.
Yeah. Beyond
BYND right now, guys. I mean, it's right now the market overall is still bearish. I think it's going to be a reversal soon, but we don't know for a fact. But we want to wait for confirmation here. This stock is just way below where it needs to be, man. I mean, everything right now is pointing that it's below every single average. It broke down. And when it's such a big breakdown, like you want to say it's a reversal, but there's no sign of a reversal right now. There's none. I would say we have to wait. There's still a chance it could hit over here. I know it's like around this area now, but it still could break here. Until we see a nice reversal, then it would be a good situation. Although I am looking over here, these moves right here remind me of Leo. Oh, Leo, right here. I bet you if he would have said, whoa, how high is it? Let me play that to the downside. He's a man who plays the gravitational pulls. All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. Oh, let me delete the ones from before.
Yeah.
Right. Let's check out another one here. Siga to the upside. Again, it's hard for me to say right now. So there's too many things pointing in the wrong direction for this stock. And, because it's easy to say, well, it's low, buy low, so high. Well, it's not as simple as that because we don't know how low is low, how high is high. But I will say, like right here, I see where this could be a good move. But we need to see some sort of turnaround back into this 50-day moving day average. A lot of times when stocks hit this 50-day moving day average, they may be hit for a while. I don't know if that's the case or not, but at least if we get this like around 19, we're seeing a reversal back to the upside. And we're back into this channel. Right now, we kind of broke this channel, which is not a good sign for the stock. There's the news every day, stay away from. So Leo saying there's news on this stock. I don't know if there's news. If there is, he's 100% right. I don't like to play the news. It's just not what we do here. A lot of people get in trouble because of that. They hear the news, they get emotional. And if you don't understand that part of it, definitely recommend check out my course. I'll just comment course below and I'll make sure to provide it for you. I think everybody should watch that. just so you have a good understanding. Just comment the course below and I'll make sure somebody sends you, creates a password for you. Because I want to share that knowledge with people. I want people to understand what the news really does and how you can get total clarity. You don't have to trade following the news. You could avoid those things. All right, gold. Gold, same thing, guys. So a lot of these stocks, you're asking me for, like, hey, is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Oh, no, you're saying go to the downside on this one.
Yeah.
I can't say go to the downside. There's a big move here. And whenever there's a big move, a lot of times it's going to cause exhaustion. And you can see here, we're very close to this support. So I would not play anything like that, especially when the market's kind of looking like it's ready to go to the other side, possibly. It's just too much indecision in the market. Way too much indecision to make a decision on this one. So Val Aldred, what's up, man? Are you putting down all the stocks, bro?
Yeah, I'm writing them.
Because I see there's a few people popping up here. Jason has a few.
Yeah.
Alan. All right, gold's done. Plug to the upside.
Yep.
Plug to the upside could be something. Could be something. That's not a bad call, but again, there's not a specific sign. So I like the fact that it's bouncing off this average, and every time it does go up. But how do you know it's not going to break down? Right now, this candle is very bearish. The volume on it is pretty strong to the downside. So that's a tough move for me. I would like to see this channel start forming very nicely. But again, if I would need to see a strong bullish candle for that to happen, it's not in here. So I can't make a decision on that. I'm sorry, guys. That cannot happen on this stock. Not right now. But thank you for playing. AAL. What's the question? Is it to the
they just want
to the downside,
open
okay.
open. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see it as downside, but I see what you mean.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I just saw the rest of the sentence.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's very close to this support. And I feel like there's too much indecision with the market. And I feel like I can't make it's just such a weird day where everything's like in the middle. I see what he's saying. I definitely see what he's saying, because if you look at it from this point of view, it is breaking this channel too. But I don't know, man. I feel like there's a channel here too, and I don't know. I want to ask, I want to ask Leo on this one. I mean, I'm gonna say no. I don't like it because of that support, but I know I would love to hear. Leo, you in the building? Like it because of that support. Can't hear.
Everybody's talking about plug today.
What do you think, Elliot?
I think if it can finish for like 25 mil, 30 mil volume today and closing below that support, I would take, given the potential upside, let's say our risk is back up to that lower trend line as resistance, right? I feel like that's small risk for a potential big downside move. So, but again, that's if it closes below that support that you have marked out.
I'm gonna say, Jason, there's too many ifs. I mean, the fact that I'm kind of I just don't know. It's gonna tell me, and plus the decreasing volume. I don't know. It's just nothing there's telling me, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It's tough too, because I would never make a decision on a play right now. Like, I really like to, yeah.
Whenever there's times like this, it's tough to make decisions in certain plays. Usually leads to then a huge opportunity very, very soon, like in the next few days, possibly a week. So, but that's all good. What's up, Brooklyn Black? How are you? Red Collins, Kirk, Barrick. Welcome, welcome. Dylan Baker, Relly, I am something, Maxi, Schmaxi, something. Yeah.
Schmaxi.
Maxi of some sort.
We have 60 minutes to figure out what to play.
All right, what to next?
ACLS.
LCID.
Oh yeah, LCID. Sorry, well, it was checked off already.
All right, so this is the same. Now this is a little different. So again, Jason, definitely a very intelligent gentleman. So I want to make sure that I really take a look at every single one of his plays. Puts a lot of work in. I feel like this one's a little bit better. There's a lot more here that tells me, okay,
yeah.
Breaking the support, and look, we have another support coming up right here. But what's more important to me is right here. We have a nice, beautiful volume break. I like the momentum indicator. Very, very nice. So if we have 60 minutes to figure out what to play. Oh, I got you.
If I had to pick one, this or AL.
I had to pick one.
Yeah. What you say?
I like this. The volume is strong. Everything's looking all right. I think we got a very solid downward day on this one. So if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick LCID downside.
Gun to your head.
Yeah, if I had to. All right. Jason, if I had to, it would be yours. ACLS. All right.
Amazon.
ACLS.
Oh, that's good stuff.
ACLS. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think. So ACLS went to the downside. I'm assuming it's to the downside. It doesn't say. I'm not sure. But I was gonna say either way, not something I would play simply because you see the moving averages in the different areas. They're in the middle. They just broke through this consolidation. Went up, went down. Way too much volatility for me, and we don't know which way is what. Looks like there's some news on this. It's just way too much volume for it to do what it does. So there's really no pattern to this. Definitely not something I would play. Amazon to the downside. AMZN. All right. Hey, Stella, how are you? Donnie and Donna Gray both in the building. Mirna Gamino, welcome. See, even Samantha says if she has to. All right. So this one here, again, between two averages. So to me, if it's two averages, who is that to the downside? I don't know. I didn't know on this one. Let's see here. If it comes to the downside here, I would say like there's a channel here. So I don't know. It might come down a little bit more, maybe like a little bit more, but I don't see. Maybe again, if you want to talk, Leo, let me know. Would love to hear from you on your end. I forgot he can't talk on here, right?
Yeah. Let's invite him into here.
Yeah, he's always invited. All right, cool. VMW, let's check out that. VMW. Amazon has a gap. Let's go back to that one for a second. Amazon has a gap.
Oh yeah, down to a pretty like 122.
Where at?
Down to like 122 and a half. Yeah, right around there. So it from that day, late July.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I know I get the gap. Yeah, I see.
I got you.
Yeah, so that's what I said. It could go down to 125. That's what I said. Like around here, this area at the 50, but it's not a huge move to, it's a we have to really be careful with that. So if it does, it does. Can't get on voice, sorry, but the BB are expanding and we have a gap to fill. Yeah, so he's talking about that. I believe this gap. So it's not a huge one, but it's because it's already basically full. So it's very close. If it was like maybe an hour ago, maybe it'd be different. But good stuff. Lasaline Tafunga. Welcome. Nathaniel O'Neill. Welcome. Matt, hello to you too. Welcome to all. Is Stella cursing at me, or she wanted me to check out Ford?
Why didn't that pop up for me?
Okay, VMW.
Huh.
Let's see.
Little
Yeah,
VMW
BMW is
action.
very in the middle of all these averages. Very hard to say. I will tell you one thing. If it starts breaking out of this little consolidation that it's in, that could be a big move to the downside if it breaks 115, or upside if it breaks 124. Until then, I wouldn't mess with it. It's just going too much up and down. It's been a while, Nate. It's been a while. All right. Stella, I'm assuming you wanted to check out Ford. I hope that's the case. So in this case, I mean, Ford is just in the consolidation right now. So I don't really see right now. I would wait. Now, if it breaks 16.5, that could be a good situation. But until then, I don't see a big move right here. So not something crazy to see there. Anybody else have any other stocks you want me to review with you? Please let me know.
Restart this.
Let me see. AARY. Tom Matthew, what's up, man?
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
AARY does not exist. Maybe you put it.
ARRY. I know. I think Ari. Yeah, that's a stock.
That is a stock. This one here, this is the one you're talking about.
I hope.
Still need webinar. You didn't get the
No, that's the webinar.
What's that?
The webinar.
Yeah, we'll get you the webinar. Maybe you could get I'll have Chris text it to you. So I'll have Chris reach out to you and give that to you. If anybody else wants to see our webinar now comes with a free course as well, all in one site, ready to go. It's a lot of great content. And you'll see exactly what I do, how do I find stocks, how I use it to make money, how I use it to do it passively, everything. So definitely check it out. If you haven't seen it, comment webinar below. Yeah, so this one here is just in a consolidation. We're waiting for it to break out and see what happens. FCX, okay. Is that something you guys looked at today?
Yeah.
It seems like Mark Cunningham and then Stella and
why am I not, Stella? Did you block me? I'm not seeing any of her. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Sorry, never mind.
she unblocked you as soon as you found out.
Right.
FCX puts.
I don't know if Nathaniel. Oh, okay. He was saying okay. I wasn't sure if K was a ticker. Home Depot. Okay.
The only thing that's bothering me here is it's still in between this 50-day moving day average. So that's one thing. And the other part is it's hitting this support. So yeah, see, she's saying she would never block you, Elliot. She never said she wouldn't block me. Really
well, that part doesn't have to be said, you know.
Yeah, this one here is just a little bit
HD. Sorry.
It's a little bit unclear for me to make a decision just because of that 15 moving day average. I personally wouldn't go to the downside on that one. I'd need to see a little bit more, especially we're seeing a little bit of the volume coming down. So that's what I would say about that one. Anybody else have anything? Willie Maldonado, welcome, sir. Brad Pratt in the house. Aman Chug, welcome. A lot of people today. Any other stocks you guys want us to review? We would love to. Let me look at HD. I think somebody asked for Home Depot. Home Depot's looking all right. That looks like something. Like who put that?
Matthew Jimenez. AMC and
I like this one. So now it does have a bit of a downside already. Even then, man, it's hard to say on this one. This week's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I would say stay away from it now, just because it's had such a long run already. So usually when that long run happens like that, we'll see a bit of a retracement before it continues going down. So I would say no on that one right now. Terry Bauer, what's up, man? Patrick McCubbin. I think I said that right. Let's check out Netflix for a call. Hold on. A lot of stocks coming through here.
Yeah.
I see AMC. Can you say anything about AMC? AMC is just, again, AMC's been acting like a normal stock. People are still stuck on it. That's all good. And it has made money. So this one's going through consolidation now. We're just waiting at this point. So if it starts kind of coming up, I'd love to see that. Personally, at least like I would like to see it break like around here. But even 13, it's just a tough area right now. But I will tell you, every time it does consolidations, you can see here, consolidation, big moves happen. Every single consolidation. So this is just another consolidation. Even to the downside, you can see consolidation. So it's pretty consistent with that. Here's another one. The key is making sure you go to the right side. So make sure if you see it break through these, hold on, too many errors here. If it breaks through like 11 or 10 and a half, then it's a good time to get in for the upside. And which was the other one? Ape?
Ape, yeah. That almost sounds similar to AMC. The Apage.
This is a brand new stock.
Oh, it's AMC Entertainment Holdings. No shot.
Wait, they opened up a new one?
That makes sense. The apes get involved with AMC.
Wow.
This is hilarious.
So I'll say no on that one. Tanked right away too. Yeah, I can't give you any decisions on that. I mean, this is something totally crazy here.
Yeah, every moving average is undefined, so it's tough.
Yeah, it's just literally. So it's a brand new stock, an IPO.
Wow, this is mind blowing right now.
What?
Ape. The fact that it's.
Is there any other one here?
No, the last thing that popped up on my end was another call out for Amazon.
JD.
Why am I not seeing these?
CELH.
Let me restart this. All right.
Hold on, guys. Let me just put these in here because I don't have them. Netflix, CLH, JD. I'm going.
Okay. Now they're popping up. Got it.
Matthew Swinner.
CELH, JD.
Thank you, Terry Bauer. Welcome. Flank Pilar, Mubarak, Eric. Welcome. Did you guys do Apple? We did not. Sam Azar. What's up, brother? Apple. Okay. Let's check out Apple. We'll check out Netflix first. Somebody asked for Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix is, I don't know, man. This stock's just been in a bad situation, but it's been kind of following this channel. But I would say I could see this coming down to this area right here, 210, and then we could see from there. But right now it's just kind of like very flat, very, very flat. So you're welcome, James. No problem. Tom, we already checked at Home Depot. Watch on DKNG, Stella C.
I see what it is.
C, and what was the other one?
CELH.
KNG out to the as a watch list.
Yeah, switching back between the note and the live is like delaying some of these call outs on my end.
All right, CELH. CLH could be a nice play based on how it finishes. So there could be a good swing play here. You can see it's following this beautiful pattern of the upside. And again, these are the type of stocks that like making money through a bounce profit. So if you don't know what that is, check out our webinar, comment webinar below, and we could get that for you. Definitely will help you for sure to make money on a weekly basis or something like this. But yeah, you could see it's a nice bounce. If it finishes as a green candle, I would say I like it to the upside. But it has to finish with a green candle, maybe like a hammer candle of some sort. So it's looking all right. Even this one right here is not too bad. It's red, but it's got to be, if it's going to be red, it's got to be a red hammer candle. Very, very strong hammer candle. So yeah, definitely a pretty good one there for me. CELH. AAPL. Apple had a big stretch. So to see something just go up so high, just like a ladder, it's bound to happen. Now, if I play a Fibonacci in this real quick, just to see how long this retracement is going on, it's just hitting this mark. So there a lot of times it will come down all the way to like 154, 153, which is about the 50% mark. So don't be surprised if this goes down a little bit more before it goes up. So unless it starts bouncing, you need to see a nice bounce candle. Right now, you want to get it back to above 200 to see that. Alec Tagatuk, welcome. John Rodriguez, what's up? Alan Sanchez, what's up, Alan? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Steve told me a lot about you too, man. I heard you have some good, inspiring goals, man. So thanks for joining. If you have any questions, you just let us know in here, man, for sure. JD looks like a downward play to me. So maybe I could see coming down a little bit more, but no problem, Matthew. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this one went up, went down. Let me see here. If I look at the Fibonacci, so yeah, I would say not play right now because it's right in the middle of the Fibonacci. So it could start retracing any moment now, and it's bouncing off the 50-day moving day average. So no good on that one for me. If I go to Citigroup just broke to the downside. So to me, I would say it could go down. I don't know. I would have to look at the financial sector itself. But it looks like now it's kind of come down and the volume is beginning to decrease. So I'm going to say it's probably going to stay flat for a little bit. I don't see it go down too much. I need to see a strong finish here with a strong volume for it to continue. Sofa Lang, welcome. Hello. John P. Lapardo, welcome. Matthew Jimenez Hulu. You're getting all okay, you got all those. Okay, cool. All right, guys, and if you're new here, welcome. Okay, DKNG looks like to me. If I put again, we'll use the Fibonacci real quick. And this one, you could see I like this one. This is a good watch list. Somebody say watch list. Yeah, actually, this is exactly what I was going to say. Good. Yeah, so this is a great watch list, and I would wait to see if it breaks all these, gets around like 18 or even 20-ish. Then we're looking at that A to B, B to C, C to D pattern. That would be really, really nice, but we need to get there. So yeah, good call on that. Great one to put in a watch list. ABIS. Unless Elliot put it wrong, I don't see ABI. Yeah, no. There's no such stock. AMD.
What stock were you just looking for, Vlad?
AVIS.
Yeah, Avis. Oh, okay. So that's not the ticker symbol. It might be like CARR. Oh, there it is. CAR. There it is.
Oh, okay. I got you. CAR. So this one here, I would not trade to begin with, purely because if look at the 245,000 in volume, that could throw you off really bad. Anything less than 1,000 volume, I just don't trade. I just don't trade something like that. Just there's too much risk involved with that. So I would not mess with that. Is it car or cars? You said cars? Oh, cars.com.
Yeah, it's the one that we were just talking about, car. Oh, no,
Again,
cars,
same thing.
sorry.
131,000 in volume. I filter those stocks out as well. And I use a specific filter to do that. I use a screener. Again, I teach all about it in my webinar. If you have not seen my webinar, comment webinar below so you can get that for you. It's no charge for that. So you can get some good knowledge. If you're liking this and it's too fast for you, you probably want to take the webinar. So Sofel, how are you? I saw you just said hello. Yes, Steve told me about you as well. It looks like you're having some good stuff going on. And I'll make sure to get you that webinar. I'm going to make sure either me or Steve gets that for you. So we got you. Just curious, Sofel, are you new to trading or is this or you've been doing it for a while? What's your next? Hulu? What's going on here? HULU? Hulu? Not a stock?
Hulu? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Hulu's not a stock. Are they talking about oh no, I was about to say Roku. Yeah.
No, definitely not Hulu. Baba. Yeah, I didn't think they were. I wasn't sure. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining and thanks for giving us a shot. Really appreciate you, Sofa. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, just let us know. We love to take questions. This one here, yeah, it looks like it's coming to the downside. Hard to predict this one, but I will say, based on just that alone right here, it looks like it's breaking. Might come down a little more before it comes back up. Don't be surprised if it ends up in the next support we're lying around here. So it just broke this piece there. So yeah, I would be careful with that as well. So we got Hulu, Baba, and we got Twitter. Twitter's looking okay, but not something to buy. How can we check Twitter? Twitter thinks in advance. Tom, we are on Twitter. So Twitter. I don't see. Let's let me zoom out a little bit.
Twitter's wonky ever since it got the Midas touch. I said Twitter's been wonky since it got the Midas touch from Mr. Musk himself.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you, to me, just I would have to look at it long term because it's really just so news driven, this stock. But I will tell you, it over time, this is a weekly chart here. I'm seeing this like this consolidation. And I would say personally, I would not trade this until we see it go up to 45 or maybe around 38-ish, 37. We could see it start breaking and see the direction. I think there's too much indecision on this one here. And because of that, it's hard to predict. We want to wait for something like this to go because this is it's been very indecisive. The volume has been decreasing over time. And just considering they're in courts with the Musk and all this stuff, that it could go anyway, anyhow, and you could get really hurt by something like that. So to me, this is more of a gamble than anything else. Deepak Kumar, welcome. News on China delistings. Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure
have
what
heard of
stock
that.
pertains
Huh?
to. I'm not sure what stock that pertains to. Oh, probably Baba.
Yeah, if there is, I would definitely check that out. So whenever I do stock trading, I do my own stock. I always go to the news and make sure there is none. So that's very important. No news is always good news. This one here. Yeah, I don't see much here. It's just it's very much like it's not even just turned 200 days. It's below its average for 200 days. So it started off high and now and especially right now that it hit this area right here, looks like a lot of times it gets rejected. So I'm assuming it could reject it. If it does break and you want to trade something like this, I don't really like these cheaper stocks, too much risk. But if you want to trade it, then I would say wait till it gets to like 3.5 to at least break through that support resistance. Shanika Estes, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I don't know much about that, Keith. I don't want to pretend like I do. I didn't hear anything about the delistings. You're probably right on that. So if they're being delisted, that's a hurt piece right there. That would be a hurt piece. Any other stocks, my friends? Thanks everybody for joining. It's a big group today. And we will be back here next week. Also, guys, like I said, if you're interested in any kind of coaching, that's what me and Elliot do best. We would love for you to set up an interview with us. Just comment coaching below or DM me personally. We would love to talk to you. And worst case scenario, we'll still give you a nice course for free, just for we take your time out, and we appreciate everybody's time on here. So, Randy, we already did AMD. No problem, Kelly. No problem at all. And for all the paid clients, we will be back here again. We'll be doing a lot more of this type of stuff for sure. Moniz, I saw you comment coaching. We'll make sure somebody talks to you about it. I'll get either me or Chris will reach out to you momentarily. So just make sure your DMs are on, or you could see our messaging coming through. A lot of times we can't see it. So make sure you either friend request me. Same for you, Roy Nana, and a couple other ones I think I saw earlier. Yeah, so we're gonna personally message you, so we don't give out your personal information. We don't like doing that. Mark, thanks, appreciate it. Mark Cunningham, a guy one of our clients who ended up leaving his job, now does trading. Always nice to see. Randy, another one of our members, thank you for joining as always. Hey, Samantha, we appreciate you. Seriously, thank you for joining. I know this is your first time here. You seem very nice. Steve said you're very nice. So I'm going to say you're very nice. I appreciate you joining. Barrick, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, just comment coaching. And if this is a replay, definitely DM me. I may not see the comment here if you're watching the replay. Just DM me personally that you're interested, and we'll let you know. I know we have a few interviews set up. We only take 15 people a month, just so because one-on-one coaching takes time and we want results, so we don't want to overwhelm. So if you're interested, by all means, we're still taking a few interviews before September 1st. So you got 2 days left you'll get a very good promotion we've been running. So if you ask about that, if you're interested, again, just comment coaching below. Other than that, guys, appreciate you all. I'll see you next week.